Could be seeing a brand new champion out here on the south side of the Pier 2 later on today. So it's Jack V Dub against C.Lieder. Carla, Jack getting a wave, and he knows this location super well. Tends to have to surf in Oceanside quite a bit, just north of where he's from in Carlsbad. Representing North County, San Diego. He's done it very well so far this week, and I mean, just from my perspective so far, the way he's competed, I feel like there's a major possibility that he goes all the way today and becomes a champion here at the Open.
He's definitely been looking like one of the favorites here. He changed his recipe, if you will, that he approached last year. His priority, we got the first of Van Wagoner, gets the tip time right all the way with the 10 toes. He drops a 5.67 on his opening ride. As we mentioned, 15 seconds had only passed on the clock, and he was already going for it. He works it all the way on the inside here with just nice continuous flow and a good connection between the maneuvers. And he's just kind of really had a good fire. I was worried that maybe he would peak too early. Sometimes we see that when you know, you shine early on, and he's just, I don't know, I'm feeling it still. I think you're right. I think he like 15 seconds that had only gone on the clock, he's on his first wave. We see Chase getting his campaign just quickly underway with a quick in and out, but it's looking really glassy out there. We were watching early this morning, and
you know, these two are the best, and they're out there and they're sending it.
Appreciate it, Sam. That's not just a regular dad. He's a cool dad. Appreciate having Sam Bleakley on our crew as always. Quick in and out right there from C.Lieder. That's his second ride. So,
all right, now we got Chase.
You want to follow the leader out there, and Chase at the moment only has a couple of small scores. This will be his best wave in the first 7 minutes on the clock. Looking to get the connection through to the inside. Casual style, just rolling through. He's going to kick out of that one. Doesn't out of that. They know each other's strengths. Chase sticking to his own.
2 steps up to the nose, like you said, a little bit of that soul arch there in the 5. Wraps it around with some nice speed and flow, connecting that, and then just kind of rebounds here. He's looking for that inside reform on the left. I think if he had gone a little bit more to, I guess it would have been his right, perhaps he would have had one more moment there, but I think we're pretty close to the shore at that point.
Did some work on the outside. It seems like a quick one right there for Jack Van Wagoner. 22:30 remaining in this one. Jack
put a lot of their heart into it. It's not an easy craft.
Wow, what a nose right there for Jack. Going left for the first time in this heat. This wave connecting well. Gets another nose ride. Cleans it up well right there with that end turn on the outside section. He's going to get a kick stall and potentially get something more redirecting right here on the inside. He just seems comfortable throughout the event so far right now, Carla. I mean, cannot put any kind of pressure on him outside of the one that he puts on himself, but
great. If he had finished this, we'll see the replay also of Jack here. Does 4 steps to the nose, did a quick 10, wraps it back around, showing a lot of variety here. More 4 steps to the nose, brings it back up and around that whitewater section. He's going to look for the inside there. We can see that little rib. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to, you know, drop down into it, but he's still milking it. Giving us a couple more turns there, a couple more steps as well. Also gets another quick time there on that inside section there. It's pretty cool that
he's able to do on his last one.
Gets the 2 steps to the nose, gets the 5 to the tight 5, brings it back. It's kind of just holding that speed line there. Rebounds it off the whitewater. Looks like he comes unglued. I figured he must have come unglued because we saw him swimming for his board. So
paddling like that, you definitely feel it on the legs. Van Wagoner once again up and riding. Quick one there for Jack. That won't change his situation at all. That person that we're talking about later today. Straight to the nose. Leader looking good on this one. Wants to finish it. And he will be riding out cleanly from this one. So a good answer, a necessary answer at this point of the heat too. And might have some more work on the inside. Gets the tight 5 right there, does Chase. And he's going to finish with a cool casual style right here and kick out. With 15 minutes on the clock, it's Van Wagoner so far with the lead, but Leader.
We see the replay here, the left here. He stalls it to get it in the pocket, but he's doing those 2 steps to the nose, and we've been seeing Jack do 4, so I'm guessing that that might be somewhat of the between the scores. He does hit it off the top. For me, what was really important about this wave was actually the second half and being able to get this little bit of tip time there. I think that gave him just a little bit more edge there. Otherwise, it would have just been those 2 moves at the outside.
So it is his best, a 5.43, and as you said, just a couple of steps to the nose, but soul arch right there. The nose ride was great.
Super awesome. I mean, the style you can't deny. He's super buttery, super silky smooth, and really being patient and reading the line of the wave. He didn't really get too flashy in between there, waited for...
Meanwhile, 28% taking the former semifinalist out here in C.Lieder. So far, it's Van Wagoner with the lead, quick in and out right there for a few years ago. Actually, at this break, and he won the event, looking good once again on this one.
Yeah, gets that tip time really high and tight there, holds on to the little bit of the warble that came through, wraps it around and washes that speed off into that white water as he works it into the inside, wraps it around again here as he just waiting for that inside section to kind of form and stand up. Working it all the way in there, just holding that flow. I'd like to think that this is going to be his high score so far. I've had a few moments where I've definitely been wrong, so as you see, he's really stuck to kind of those 2 steps to the nose. He turns a bit from the middle of the board. So there's, if he were to tighten those steps, but that nose ride right
crazy
there, and you see the lift in the board there, really critical, and just holding in control and then washing that speed out there as he brings it back around into the inside section. Staying pretty locked in on these lefts throughout the event in general. Rebounds the whitewater here. And as I mentioned earlier, just waiting for that inside section to stand up to give him the end of the scoring potential. Mitch, looks like he does. Betters the situation. 6 points.
Give it up to C.Lieder. Jack Van Wagoner moving through into the semis later on here at the Lexus US Open of Surfing, presented by Pacifico.
And Mitch, that was no mistake. Jack, you told me that you free surfed right before your heat. How did that help you get into the rhythm so early?
Yeah, just went out before my heat, grabbed my jersey, and just caught a couple waves before the heat started, and felt good on my board, so gave me confidence going into the heat. Got a couple good ones, so super stoked.
As you should be, already securing your best finish so far here at the U.S. Open, locking in your spot in semifinals. What is it going to take for you to take it even one step further?
I mean, just surf. I mean, yeah, just feeling good, just feeling confident on my board. The board's feeling amazing. Big shout out to Michael. I mean, it's a magic board for me right now. So yeah, just gonna go reset, get some water, eat some food, and then get ready for the next heat.
We'll see you in the semis.
Thank you.